You cannot fix culture with ping pong and pizza. Let's have a real honest conversation. We've all tried to do that. How many of us have tried to do that? Okay, that's what I thought. And while we're being honest, let's take a look at this next slide and talk about another myth that HR likes to feed us. Okay? Oh, your survey results are anonymous. My ass. That is not anonymous, and we know. All right, so listen, tonight's not about pointing the finger or calling people out. It's about calling people in, because there is a modern era of leadership that relies on a different type of intelligence these days. And it is not the over-talked about artificial intelligence. It is emotional intelligence. And so that's what I'm here to talk to you about today, because literally 3 of our speakers have already touched on emotional intelligence, and I'm number 4, okay? So what I want everyone to know is the new era, the next generation, they expect all sorts of things. They want psychological safety. That's how innovation happens. They want trust. They want you to be a unicorn leader. Now, this is a proprietary framework, also a best-selling book for anyone wondering. And Unicorn Leader Framework is all about high EQ leadership, all right? Unicorn is an acronym. Yeah, that's my book. What a good friend. I didn't even ask her to do that. Okay, so Unicorn is an acronym, and it stands for unique, nimble, nurturing, inspiring, compassionate, optimistic, resilient, and noble. All right? Who doesn't want to work for a unicorn leader? All right? The beautiful thing, and I tell you this in all seriousness, is that I come from financial services, private wealth advisor my entire career. They weren't real down with the C for compassion. These people would have rather I embezzled money than bring a feelings wheel into the C-suite. Okay? I promise you it's facts. But it is what they needed. Okay? I was 3 hours into my C-suite job when I texted my husband and said, I hate these people. What am I going to do? There is a lack of EQ in this room, and it is a problem. But empathy alone won't solve the challenge. You have to have the ability to have execution as well. But when you're all edge, that's also known as all ego. Okay? That is something that reduces trust, it reduces talent, and honestly, it reduces any sort of transformation that you're trying to have. The real shift in the world, and Brene Brown got it right, I am a dare to lead trained leader for a reason. Empathy and execution can coexist. And that's the revolution. That's the sweet spot. All right. And it's a good damn thing, because the next generation are being raised by people like me. And do you think I'm telling my 3 children to work for the people that I've had to work for? No. These are people who will go drive an Uber, their daddy's opinion about it be damned, before they'll stay at an organization that doesn't get it, all right? So a little case study. You can spend next to no money by bringing in somebody to talk about EQ. Did you know that 90% of your top salespeople are highly rated in EQ? There's a reason for that. The beautiful thing about Unicorn Leader is you don't have to embody all 7 traits at the same exact time. You can pull on those levers that are needed in any given moment, and you don't have to be perfect. You just have to have a desire to be a little more knowledgeable of where you're causing harm. You can take a quiz, find me, it's free. Find where you stand on the Unicorn Leader spectrum and find out what your leadership really looks like within your teams. The sweet spot is right here, EQ being the secret weapon. Did you know that high EQ leaders who are super skilled in these power skills listed right here, 70% of them retain their employees for 5 years or longer? 5 years. 5 years. This is real stuff with real data. And in the world of AI, we have never needed EQ as much as we need it today. So if this resonates, get at me, find me. I do all sorts of things as far as training and workshops. And I would be remiss if I did not pay homage to my queen. She taught us one thing. People may not remember what you said. They may not remember what you did. But everybody say it with me. They will remember how you made them feel. So go be strong, be a badass with a heart, and bring your strategic partners to the table and be a unicorn leader.